doesn't get better than this. We're in the wonderful and vibrant city of Shenzhen. Well, we will see Wang Xingyu, who is from Shenzhen. In the second match, she'll take on Jasmine Paolini. But first of all, let's sit back and enjoy Yuan against Elisabetta Cocciaretto in the company of Mel South, Olga Savchuk and myself, Pete Rogers. From a tactics point of view, Mel, what do you expect to see from Cocciaretto in particular?
Cocciaretto is a really good mover out on the court. Over the years, she's developed her aggression in terms of staying closer to the baseline, and that's how she can take time away. But she'll look to make a lot of balls. And for Yuan, well, she's a more aggressive player. Well, you look to use the serve to get that first strike into play out on court.
With that aggression.
I would add that Yuan loves to play with her forehand, especially open up the court, down the line, open stance. So she loves to make points from there.
Definite early nerves for Cocciaretto. The arm just looks heavy.
Terrific aggression shown by Yuan. Bound to have been a few nerves, as much as she's 7-0 in Billie Jean King Cup play. Won't have played in an arena. Hasn't played at the Billie Jean King Cup finals before, but what an opening game by the Chinese player.
Yeah, she definitely looks less nervous than Cocciaretto.
On that note with Cocciaretto, how early do you think she would have been told, Olga, that she was playing instead of Bronzetti?
I would say probably normally it would be the night before, when usually teams and captain have their meeting, and probably captain would ask everyone how they feel and if they want to play. That would be the right way, and then it's decision of the captain to see also how everybody's ready. And yeah, so she would have the night before. Probably for some players it's better not to know until the very end, otherwise you don't sleep.
Yeah, did play the first match for Italy last year in Malaga. Lost a tight one to Shibahara, 6-4 in the third. Before then, Bronzetti won her next two matches in the next two ties, semis and final. She's someone who's lesser ranked than Bronzetti. Cocciaretto 91 in the world, Bronzetti 74. As we were saying earlier, Bronzetti has a 1-0 head-to-head record against Yuan. It was the first meeting between the two, so I think this is why we were expecting Bronzetti, but maybe the Chinese team were expecting Bronzetti as well, so they would have had to be scampering for tactical advice.
Nicely done. Cocciaretto. But yeah, as a captain, it's also quite a lot of pressure on you. If everybody is ready to play and you start to think, and the main thing is not to overthink and overplay, right? So would you go with just number 2, or you start to play mind games?
And it's also, as a captain, it's your job, isn't it, to keep everyone happy on the side, because the player not playing is always going to be disappointed.
And of course, there's going to be a lot of trust there in the Italian captain, Gianni, having got Italy to the final in the last 2 years, winning it last year. The automated calling throughout the week. No arguing. You can ask to see the call again as a player.
Yeah, definitely less arguing, isn't it?
I
Players
miss that.
still like to. Yeah.
Ostapenko will still try and argue, as well as a few others. Just missing. So Cocciaretto on the board nice and early as well. And I think everyone can just breathe a little easier now.
Yeah, after a few games, you always need that first game to win, right? Especially on your serve. And that's the key, to take as much time between the points, I think, as possible in the beginning. And you could see a little smile on Cocciaretto's face, just breathe of relief. Okay, I've got this.
When you're feeling those nerves, it's always about moving your feet initially, isn't it? Give yourself big targets in terms of the swings if you've made a couple of errors.
I always felt that I'm glued to the ground for the first maybe 5-6 games, that I know I have to move as much as possible, but it just felt I can't.
On the front foot early.
30-15.
Cooking.
She rushed on that backhand side. And so good at redirecting the ball. Yuan.
Way pace.
It's a great action on the serve, gets up nice and tall to it.
So we're on serve so far. Steady start from Yuan in this first matchup, in this first tie here at the Billie Jean King Cup finals. So Cocciaretto serving here, 1-2 first set.
15 love.
Good serve always help. Give you some free points.
See Yuan trying to pressure Cocciaretto, but initially she wouldn't budge off the baseline.
15
Let's draw the error. Cocciaretto, who, as Olga said earlier on, won a title in Borstad recently on the clay. She had a fair amount of success on the grass as well, reaching the semis of Den Bosch and third round of Wimbledon. Oh, it's so well put away. Just as I was saying, decent grass court player, showcasing her front court skills there.
Great touch and great reach from Cocciaretto. Loved it. She knows how to cut the corner.
Yeah, really closed into the net well. At the moment, hasn't missed a first serve yet.
Will not be moved off the baseline.
14-15.
And those types of points are the danger for Yuan, isn't it? Because she's come out here looking to boss the points, be really aggressive. But Cocciaretto just starting to tighten out, make a few extra balls into play. Doesn't want to go wild and pull the trigger on something that's maybe not the right shot to go for.
Oh, it's a brilliant point. Best point of the match so far, but it's Cocciaretto who wins it, much to the delight of her team.
You can see Tatiana Garbin on her
2
feet
games over.
to support as much as she can. It's interesting when you look at both of these players. The game style is similar, but Cocciaretto just loves to take the ball early on the rise and play fast. But Yuan plays more aggressive, more powerful.
There's a little bit of a difference in the levers. 5'10", Yuan knew it. Whereas Cocciaretto just 5'6". So 2 games apiece. Ability to redirect and take it early.
Love 15.
Looking more and more comfortable, the Italian, in his opening exchanges.
And that's why I think we're seeing Tatiana get on her feet quite a lot, because she must be feeling quite good with how quickly Cocciaretto is settling into this match.
Let for service. 15-13.
Also feel how important it is for Italy to start well, just to quieten down the home crowd. Although there is a fair amount of Italian fans who have travelled as well. We'll be trying to make as much noise as possible.
Good effort from them.
She found the line there, she has. And that's great hitting from Yuan.
Yeah, that's better from her. Just feel she's playing same pace, and Cocciaretto got used to it and just not trouble at all. So maybe more spin, more open up the court would be better for Yuan.
It had to be that good, didn't it? It was right to the line. A little bit more rotation with the wrist.
It's a very good hole. First test, really, for Yuan. And down 15-30, but some big first serves. As far as Garbine is concerned, she'll either look like a genius if Cocciaretto wins today, or look like a fool, but it's certainly not a fool, having guided Italy to 2 finals in a row. What a pressurised call for her to make. So far, this opening set very much in the balance. Two players, incidentally, separated by just 11 ranking places, so we thought it would be tight. Cocciaretto serving 2-3.
I think the main thing in the team is communication between the players as well to each other, because some days, some matches, it can be as simple as that, as just accepting and saying, hey, I don't feel like playing tomorrow, I'm scared, or I don't know, just I don't feel like. And I think that's very important when players choose to be that brave and to say it.
Oh, something a little different off the return, with a lot more height and spin. Looked like it might have paid off, but Cocciaretto finding the pass.
She took all the pace out of this passing shot, just caressed around the outside of the ball. Really understanding her angles out on the court so far.
Second time that Yuan has seen a second serve from Cocciaretto and makes the most of it.
A noticeable difference there between her first and second forehand. Really pacey with the return, and then just changed it up, and maybe that rhythm change just threw her opponent off.
Oh, finds the line. Super shot once more from Yuan.
What a point. Nice and calm appearance about her today.
for service.
I think the reason for that calm appearance, she's just thinking, this is easy, playing for my nation. I'm 7-0. What are you talking about, pressure? As, of course, Billie Jean King said, pressure is a privilege, and right now, Yuan certainly enjoying this occasion. Chinese player with the first break point. Just missed. Went for the high-risk shot and wasn't far away from making it.
How good of a shot it could be.
Yeah, you say brave if she makes it, and she's feeling that first opportunity and just taking the chance.
Big difference. And Cocciaretto finds the first serve compared to the second. She's won 11 from 14 behind that first serve, just 1 from 3 behind the second. Incidentally, the break point was actually the first time she'd won a point behind her second serve. Can't find the pass this time. And that is an exquisite finish from Yuan.
An exceptional volley. She was actually still quite deep, close to the service line when she played such a short angle on it.
You've got to love the atmosphere.
It was a slow start for the crowd, but now they're fully engaged. Tough for Italy.
It's 2 wonderful shots, great depth of the return, and then it was full throttle on the forehand.
Always great idea to play deep through the middle, straight into Cocciaretto's feet on the return. And then just run around the forehand, inside-out shot, beautiful.
Will be a second break point for Yuan. China strike first. And in this first match of the opening tie of the Billie Jean King Cup finals, it's Yuan who gets the early break for a 4-2 lead.
Spotted great from Mel earlier in this game that a few slower pace and higher forehands from Yuan made a difference.
Yeah, definitely. She's such an interesting personality, isn't she? Because she's quiet out on the court, but then she's got this fire to her as well. She's really confident.
And as you were saying, Olga, it just feels like the atmosphere has gone up a few notches in the last 5 minutes or so. An excellent point to win as well. Had to push the reset button. After some brilliant defense from Cocciaretto,
15
does just
love.
look so calm out there.
I love the patience that she showed in this point. Was so close to win it. A few shots before, had to go back.
It was a difficult smash, really high and under the bright lights as well. Just pointing to her head, telling herself to think about the shot selection. It's a shot she likes to go for, but we've seen her miss it a couple of times at important moments.
And when she goes for such a small target, that if she's just a little bit late.
Yes.
Let for service.
Well, we know Cocciaretto likes to stay on top of the baseline. Should she adjust that, Olga, at the moment, because she's losing these duels right now?
Yeah, but the problem with her, if she goes back behind the baseline, her technique and the way she plays is really hard for her to generate the power and the pace. I would say she can move even closer.
More half volleys.
Yeah, like more half volleys. That's her game style.
And again, though, it's Yuan winning the baseline duel.
14-15.
Yuan really taking her time between points here. Try and keep this lead that she's given herself.
I really love that Yuan has taken her time between the points. Just giving herself reset, not to rush. Taking her time. Don't want to lose this advantage that she has.
Needed a couple of bites of the cherry, but finds the pass once more, Cocciaretto. And so a chance to get the break straight back. Much to the delight of those travelling Italian fans.
It's this first passing shot from Cocciaretto that really made a difference.
Another super first serve from Yuan. First time she's saved a break point. First time she's faced a break point.
Where, please? Where, please?
It's just terrific tennis from Cocciaretto, simplifying the sport, going from side to side.
Advantage, Italy.
Big deal this game for both of these players. It's going to be a change of a new balls next changeover.
We've got supporters versus supporters as well now.
That's why we love this format. And Cocciaretto responds straight away. The Italian team on their feet.
With the positioning.
So a missed opportunity for Yuan to have the chance to go 5-2 up. As it is, Cocciaretto breaking back. And the Italian has new balls here at 3-4.
Love.
And forced errors are starting to build up with one. It's crazy how quick in tennis the momentum have changed. A few points, changed the whole set at least.
I think that's what makes this format even more interesting, because it's the points change the games, which then momentum can shift in the match, which can then shift in the tie. Well, it wasn't the cleanest of volleys, but it worked for Yuan.
It was almost like a double touch.
Yes, I think so. And that just completely threw Cocciaretto off, didn't it?
Yeah.
And of course, a reminder, you are allowed a double touch as long as it's in the same swing.
It's the approach shot from Yuan, which is not very convincing.
When someone is right on top of the baseline, Mel, what's the best tactic? Where should you be hitting?
Well, I think what she did at the start when she hits big and it's all about her own game, Yuan, but it's the build-up of pressure that it puts on you, which is why we're now seeing some of those unforced errors. Then it's making the adjustments. She had that short patch of starting to change the rhythm on her own ball. Right now, she tried to mix it up with some spin.
That will work as well, right?
It will, but it's almost like she's in a little mindset at the moment, Yuan, of not quite sure which approach to take.
Yeah, if to go even bigger or to kind of try to mix it up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Big reaction from Cocciaretto as she gets back to level pegging. 2 games in a row for the Italian. And it's 4 games apiece in this fascinating and very even opening match of this tie. Reminder, incidentally, it will be Jasmine Paolini against Yuan Xinyu to follow after about 20 minutes rest. Incidentally, that's not a foregone conclusion, even though it features a top 10 player. They are 1-1 in their head-to-head. And of course, Yuan Xinyu, someone who is from Shenzhen, so she will very much feel at home playing in this city. Every single tie, we've all been looking at them, is tough to call this week.
It is, I think, not just player to player, but the fact of this team competition and the element that it brings to it, it just makes it anyone's game. It makes the preparation and the team captain, it's so important for them of how they go about the structure of their day, not just in one tie, but in the next as well.
Just to explain the tie format to those who might be new to this. This is China number 2 against Italian number 2. That'll be followed by China number 1 against Italy number 1. And then if the tie is level at 1-1, it'll go to the doubles. It's at the team's discretion as whether or not they play the doubles. If it's 2-2 to one of the nations, they will then, whoever wins, will move through to the semi-finals.
Great serve. Very much needed for Yuan.
And I also love the structure now of the Billie Jean King Cup, the fact that it is knockout and 8 teams. Every match is so dramatic. There's so much riding on each and every point right now and what it means to the team.
Spot a little bit of speed increase from Cocciaretto and trying to be the one who is in charge.
Yes, beginning to see more and more reactions as well from Yuan. Clearly a little bit of stress. Just found the baseline, Cocciaretto, and a chance for a 3rd straight game for the world number 91. Amazing how quickly momentum can shift. This time it's Yuan who finds the corner of the court. A big forehand at a big time.
At this point of the set, it's all about being brave, right? You have to be brave on big points. You have to trust yourself. Sounds easy to say, not easy to produce.
Something that Martina Navratilova talks a lot about in terms of playing with conviction in big moments.
Got up the pace in the serve again there. That last juice point really took all the speed out of it and paid the price for it.
Talk about playing with conviction in big moments. That's a big hold. Well, they're enjoying themselves, which is great to see. The Italian team and fans would have been enjoying it a little more had Cocciaretto converted the break point in the previous game. As it is, she's serving to stay in the set. 4-5.
Clear pressure.
Yeah, and it always hurts when you get those oohs from the crowd. It just adds to it.
I don't think they came from Conchita Martinez and Billie Jean King.
No.
Going back to big targets. Yuan wants this set right now.
She's done a great job of just steadying the ship. Cocciaretto's turn once again to be under pressure.
Yuan just didn't get under that ball there. This was behind the baseline, needed to get the brush up the back of the ball. A pocket of blue right behind the Italian team.
Another meaty forehand. That's the shot that has done the damage in the recent games for Yuan. And it brings up a couple of set points. Well, historically, China have never won a match against Italy, but they're a set away from changing the record. Yuan with an excellent opening set. And she takes it 6-4 in 48 minutes. What sort of response are we going to see from Elisabetta Cocciaretto?
Second set.
Having taken the opening set 6-4. It will be the Chinese player to get underway in set 2. Fairly long gap between set 1 and set 2, but Yuan continuing where she left off.
Yeah, for Cocciaretto, she needs to be careful when she drops the ball in the middle section of the court. We've seen Yuan's really looking to get around the backhand and attack with the forehand side. So for Cocciaretto, she can try and attack into the forehand wing a little bit more, try and open up that side of the court for herself. That would be helpful.
Of course, this is something she has an advantage of as well. A little bit more on the serve. 78% of points behind the first serve so far.
Yeah, that's definitely one of her fastest, 180 kilometers an hour.
So much confidence right from the start from Yuan. Of course, having that first set in her pocket always helps, and so crucial to be focused and dialed in on the first few games in the second set.
Do you think, is that where it helps having a captain, when you've got someone else having a long bathroom break, you've got someone to talk to, not to probably sit and fester?
Definitely. I think it helps to have a captain, it helps to look at your team. Also very important, you know, for the team to be focused, right? You want them to have eye contact with you. Of course, for the players who play next, most of them probably will go soon to the locker to get ready. So not easy to play second, because you kind of want to watch and support your teammate, but at the same time you can't really spend time staying and just sitting and clapping.
For service.
Able to get through the game, Yuan. That's a good hold. When you consider the drama at the end of the first set, would have been a bit of an adrenaline rush to win it. Yes. Continues her run of games, third game in a row for the Chinese player.
We have to shout out for all captains, right, of the teams, because it's such a massive job they're doing through this week. Not also through the year, of course, but through the week as well. It's because a lot of players in the team don't want to practice together, and they practice separate times. So in the end, captain stay the whole day at the practice court, and then you watch the opponents. So it's a lot of work done behind the scene from the coaching team.
Were you someone, when you played, Olga, did you like your captain to watch you throughout the year, or was it something that didn't bother you too much?
So it didn't bother me until the matches came, and then like, why you didn't watch our matches?
Cocciaretto, as I say, trying to stop the rot here, having lost the last 3 games.
But I think that's why Italians are doing also so well, because you could see their captain Tatiana Garbin all through the year on almost every big event, Master Series, Grand Slam, and I think it's great from Federation to, you know, to support that, and she knows her players so well and the opponents as well.
Yeah, and I think it's key. I think you mentioned it there. Some people don't like practicing with each other, so that's then a lot harder work because you do try and keep every member of the team happy and make sure there's those separate sessions as well. But it seems like they all really get on, so there is that team unit. There's still a long day because the other players need to practice much before the match players come in to get ready for the match.
I suppose winning helps you bond a little bit more.
Yeah.
Both of these teams have been winning a lot. And right now, it's Yuan who is winning this match. Worrying times for Cocciaretto. Again, it's Yuan on the front foot early in the rally. And a chance to win a 4th straight game for the world number 102. 3 break points. All the momentum with China right now. And it's the forehand that does the damage once more for Yuan. And it is indeed a 4th straight game as she breaks early in set 2.
You just feel here now that she's just got more potential to her game, Yuan. She's got different layers, hasn't she? And when she's able to step up, there's nothing Cocciaretto can do about it out there.
Yeah, it's like she wants a few gears up with her level.
Let's go indeed.
It just goes one way right now. All the momentum with Yuan.
Continues to get deeper for Cocciaretto. Mel, anything she can do right now?
The body language just slightly starting to dip now. The shoulders going a little down, taking her time. Usually Cocciaretto is someone who nods a lot, fist pumps. So she's going to try and switch it around between the point here. Just try and ride out this wave right now.
I think for Cocciaretto at this point of the match right now, you can't help it, but you feel a bit of a panic station because you know the match is just slipping away from you. And you know you have to fight for every ball. Things can change very quick in tennis, but first big reaction we are seeing from Cocciaretto. She knows how important it is right now and must win that point. Just didn't give enough shape
Well, the frustration for Cocciaretto, she wants to change the story, doesn't she? Not the fact that they've come back as defending champions, but she played that first match last year and lost in 3 sets. She would have wanted to change it here, get the first win for Italy. And you start to feel like you're running out of time on the court.
It's a 5th straight game. We've been asking the question, what can she do to react? Has to react sooner or later. Cocciaretto down love 3. Well, that will work. One of the best points she's played for some time.
It's maybe a little bit of what you said earlier, Olga, of taking the ball earlier. When you're getting outplayed, outpowered, and actually she's got to stop Yuan having that time to be able to do it.
Not easy to do though, right, Mel? And when you are feeling like you're being pressured, your reaction is normally you want more time, right?
Yeah, definitely. We can see that structure of the point that we were talking about between the changeovers of Yuan heading the return through the middle, then picking her off, and you feel with that forehand she can go inside in or inside out. Difficult then to read the play.
Really good depth from Yuan. Since 4-all, she really picked up on playing deep, constantly pressuring Cocciaretto, pushing her way behind the baseline.
The whole of Team Italy were on their feet after this point, and that Cocciaretto was able to get on the front foot in.
Talked about Cocciaretto turning this match around, has to find first serves. Once again, Yuan all over the second serve, short into the box, and Chinese player didn't need a second invitation to get on top of it. Italian has only won 4 out of 12 points behind that second serve today. Feels like this is pretty much a must-hold service game for Cocciaretto. Well, there's Billie's thoughts.
Some
that last
advice.
shot.
Advice for the toes, or? Definitely feeling pressure to do something quick. Just overpowering.
Yuan just being ruthless right now. She wants every point out here, understandably so. Again, pointing to the head. You can see the Billie Jean King cup behind her shoulder. Another motivation when you look over in that direction.
Oh, it's just caught the line, I think. Yuan must have been wondering whether the call was going to come. Cocciaretto survives, going another break down by the skin of her teeth.
It was a great point from both, actually. Some real good quality of tennis.
Just mark that point, how important it could be if Cocciaretto does turn this match around. Has it found the line? It has. That's an extraordinary winner from Cocciaretto. As the fans here are being shown how close that call was. Landed plumb on the baseline. And Cocciaretto able to wriggle out of the game. And just how big a hole could that be?
Yeah, Yuan was very confident to leave that ball in the air. Just kind of stop. Last 3 points have been really challenging for Yuan. I mean, it was a very good quality of tennis, and still she lost those 3 points.
Has that landed on the line? It has. Another point stolen by Cocciaretto.
Stolen is the right word.
And look at the smile once again on the face of Cocciaretto. She waits for quite a while because she's not sure with the noise in the stadium if it's been called or not. Incredible turnaround.
Twice in a row. With the slice backhand on the stretch, once with the lob, the other with a nudge pass. No doubt about it, Cocciaretto fighting hard here. She would love that volley back.
Such a good return from Cocciaretto, and she set it up the point just perfect.
Exactly that. She had her heels so far inside the baseline to take on the return, but didn't try and overplay it. Again, it was the fact that it was on the rise, taking the time away, and perfect move forward. Just dropped that racket head.
As you can see there, the Yuan forehand somewhat bigger than Cocciaretto's. That's been a big difference in this match.
You could see the return position from Cocciaretto is really deep inside the baseline. The second serve. It's hard for Cocciaretto to play the height above her shoulders.
Yeah.
That's something that Yuan has been using, playing higher and slower pace to the backhand side.
It almost suits the second serve when she drops it in shorter in the box, because it then gets up high. Even though Cocciaretto is inside the baseline, looking to take it early. It's a missed opportunity in this game for Cocciaretto. 3-second serves she's had a look at from love 15 up and hasn't won a point behind any of them. There's a real chance to shift the momentum in her direction. Hasn't really been taken. And there's that fiery forehand once more to close out the game. The U's and the R's from all these fans here in Shenzhen. They are gripped by this opening match, and they're enjoying it too, because it's Yuan who has control. A set and 4-1.
It could easily go difficult for Yuan in this game. She would lose 2 more extra points, especially in the beginning of this game. She could start to feel tight and pressure again.
Yeah, definitely. I think for Cocciaretto, she was using that real pressurizing return position to try and throw her off. The mentality actually helped Yuan just focus back in, I think, and brought her tennis back. For Cocciaretto, she's only 1 breakdown in the second set. It's 4-1. It seems like such a deficit, only 2 games away from winning the match is Yuan. But Cocciaretto's dealt with adversity in her career. She had knee surgery back in 2021. She had pneumonia last year and had to stay in hospital for almost a month and had to recover from that quickly. So she won't stop believing out here, but she's got to find a way into the game of Yuan, who's just getting better and better.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, in tennis, and we know during these kind of matches and ties, you feel, looking at the score, it could be so far away, but at the same time, it's so close, right, with all that pressure.
It does feel like it's the Yuan forehand that has been the difference today. So the forehand speed comparison, certainly in the Chinese player's favour, and forehands made off the return as well. Numbers in her favour too. Cocciaretto then with work to do here, 1-4. This time it's Cocciaretto saying, I can hit a big forehand too.
Almost on the run, on the move. The ability to do that from Cocciaretto is just incredible. It's a bit like a Belinda Bencic kind of style, right?
Yeah, on that outside foot.
Brilliant, brilliant forehand. Another one. Just keep producing them. One. More and more. The confidence are just growing.
It's amazing, isn't it, what this competition does to players? As in, Yuan Yue, at 102 in the world, but it feels like she's played so much higher than that ranking so far today. This is a former world number 36. Once more, that inside in, doing so much damage. Couldn't get the double break in Cocciaretto's last service deck game. Can she do so here? 2 more break points for Yuan Yue.
Taking the ball so early, Cocciaretto once again.
Yeah, not done yet, Cocciaretto. 2 brilliant points in a row. Just hanging in there right now.
Yeah, off the backhand side for her, much more stable.
I could see and sense the belief from Tatiana Garbin, her player. Definitely too short of a length from Yuan in this game. It's inviting Cocciaretto inside the baseline.
As you can see, Cocciaretto has been winning the tighter games, tighter points at deuce. Still can't get out of the game yet, though.
Yeah, Yuan just adding the pace on the forehand once again. Some deep breaths on her. She's feeling the nerves. She's feeling like she's at the end of this match. To try and keep yourself in the moment.
Once again, Yuan just dropping it fraction short, and Cocciaretto able to dictate. Like a good penalty, the last one. Straight down the middle, often the best.
I was surprised that Yuan didn't make a move from it. It wasn't far away from her, and she's suddenly breathing quite heavy, and that's, again, all the stress coming into her body.
It's incredible how you can be the fittest person on earth before the team matches and then suddenly feel like you never work out before.
Paints the line. Beautiful point construction from Yuan.
Yeah, absolute superb angles. And again, she comes out with a pressure moment. Like in the end of the first set. And she went for it big.
Yeah, that angle set it up. She was so accurate, right to the line here.
Again, getting on top of the ball early. You can see no Jasmine Paolini in the Italian team right now. She'll be getting ready for the second match. How long will she have to wait? She'll be hoping a long time. Hoping for a Cocciaretto comeback. Just missing with the return, and it's another gutsy hold from Cocciaretto. Once again, saving break points to ensure it's still just the one break in the second set. bigger question is, what can she do differently off the return, Olga, to create some jeopardy for Yuan?
Yeah, now it's Yuan is going to serve with the new balls. Not going to help Cocciaretto at all. If Yuan is going to produce the serves that she's been producing the whole match.
He hasn't faced a break point since that game at 4-all in the opening set.
But it's funny that now, even though she's 6-4 or 4-2 up, it's more pressure on Yuan than on Cocciaretto. It's old mind games. I have to say, I always also felt strange if I would play first, and after losing first set, you see the #1 player go and warm up. I always feel like, oh, no, believe in me. I can still win a set.
But obviously they have to,
but
right?
it's all those small things that you notice.
Should create a hologram of the #1 player, just so you can see them still there.
Heads that
Giant
Canada
heads, yeah.
used to bring, wasn't it?
I'm not sure whether that will put you off though. No Canada this time around, defeated by Japan in the playoffs.
Serve crucial right now for Yuan.
Yeah, it's given her so many free points and set up that forehand quite often as well.
Kicking herself there, Cocciaretto. And not making the most of the second serve. A game away from making a little bit of history. China have never defeated Italy in a match in Billie Jean King Cup play. A game away. Cocciaretto serving to stay in the match, 2-5.
It's easy to forget about it when they're talking to you on the side of the court, and then you step back and it all goes quiet.
Yes.
All those nerves come back in.
Kind of stopped her hands going through the ball at the contact point.
Scintillating forehand once more. So many of them in this match, and she's hit them in so many different ways. Inside out, inside in, and then the angled one like this one.
It's that acceleration in the end with her wrist.
The better patience once again within the point.
On top of the rally, but again, Cocciaretto digging in. It's not going to make life easy for Yuan to get over the line in this match. It's a really good hold from the Italian. And she will indeed ask the question as to whether Yuan can serve out this match.
Yuan just a little slow with her footwork, wasn't she, to that shorter ball in the end there. I feel like those legs seem to fatigue the longer the rally goes on.
Yeah, and maybe waiting for, you know, the Cocciaretto to bring the match on the plate. Needs to go for it.
Was a nervy start to the game. You were saying, Mel, it spotted a lack of footwork in the previous point. Certainly wasn't set for this forehand.
Definitely misjudged the distance here.
This is why it was so important for Cocciaretto to keep it to just the one break.
And our eyes will be lighting up for the Italian right now of, right, she is really nervous. Be tough, don't miss a ball.
That's better.
Too good.
All the Chinese team on their feet. They know they have to bring and give her all the energy that they have right now to support.
And what a return it was from Cocciaretto just to start the point.
Oh, didn't miss by much, but it still did miss. And here are a couple of lifelines for Cocciaretto. 2 break-back points for the Italian. Would you believe it? In truth, a nervy game from Yuan, and Cocciaretto breaks back in the nick of time. Still serving to stay in the match, serving to stay in the match for the second time. 4-5.
That was a rushed backhand a little bit from Cocciaretto. Again, funny games, mind games, you know, 5-2, you don't think about it. Play pressure-free, 5-4, you start to think.
Time on the ball, time on the forehand. And as we've seen throughout this contest, Yuan will make Cocciaretto pay.
Really keeping her shoulders over the shots now is Yuan. When she had that slight hesitation, she was leaning back and the ball was flying long of the baseline. It's made that correction.
To watch Yuan how far backwards she goes during the point. Seems like she stepped back half a meter.
Oh, quality from Cocciaretto. And in truth, she's played the big points really well in this set.
Yuan just dropping the ball short here and giving Cocciaretto the chance to really lean on it.
Thank you.
Oh, great serve. Body straight into the body slice. Very smart choice from Cocciaretto.
Almost every service game has been a battle for the Italian in the second set. She's only been broken once. Chance to get out of jail once more. What an effort from Cocciaretto to get back to 5-all. Once more recovers from a deficit in the game. Love 30 down, 4 points in a row. And it's now 3 games in a row for the Italian.
It's a big test right now for Yuan.
Exactly what I was thinking. It already showed her strength of character. She's done so well in her Billie Jean King Cup tie matches that she's played previously, but this one means all the more right in the finals, and to get China off to a good start, had the lead of a set and 5-2. There'll be a lot of thoughts whirring around her mind right now.
Yeah, let's not forget 7-0 in BJK Cup play. But the final's a different level, a different type of pressure against the defending champions.
It's going to be difficult for her right now, because even though in this point she started to play deep again, but Cocciaretto now have a momentum behind her and just belief as well. She's not going to miss that easy.
Oh, it's brilliant once more from Cocciaretto, just redirecting.
That was a surprise shot.
Just smooth hands.
Yeah.
Cocciaretto hold very effortless backhand.
She's the player getting Yuan on the move now.
Yeah, approaching cross-court, always dangerous. Right now, Cocciaretto dangerous no matter where she is on the court. It's all going the Italians' way.
Yeah, she's really using her experience out on the court at this kind of event. In this situation, Cocciaretto bringing some of her best.
3 break points for the Italian.
A bit more energy from Yuan, more acceleration. Sharp feet in this point.
Cocciaretto was furious after that last point, but she's still got another chance here.
And that one flies long, and Cocciaretto breaks again. 4 games in a row for the world number 91. Italy on the comeback trail.
You could see the graphics, that's 32% for Cocciaretto. The shots she took inside the baseline, way more proactive in this first set.
So, having very nearly been a double breakdown on multiple occasions, Cocciaretto in this set, having served to stay in it twice in the match, now serving for the set at 6-5. That's why you hear the phrase, stay in the present. Almost as much as pressure is a privilege in this sport.
Well, I think it was Billie who said she used to try and trick her mind as well, didn't she? When she was up, she'd try and flip the score in her mind and think she was trying to fight back, and that's almost something Yuan needed to do. She didn't deal with the fact that she was just 1 game away from making it through. Now needs to go back to what she was doing well to get herself in that position.
Yeah, she said sometimes she didn't even know the score in matches, Billie Jean King. Would tell herself that she's 1-4 down, 2-5 down.
It requires so much work, right? Like inside your brain.
And how this match has turned around. And here are 3 set points for Elisabetta Cocciaretto. Hasn't quite finished the job just yet.
There's been a couple of volleys where she's really closed the net well, but just hasn't quite had the feel on the execution, drawn it wide.
But gets it done this time. A scintillating way to finish the set from Cocciaretto.
But it will be Yuan to start things off in this third set.
Final set, China to serve.
For Yuan, I would say important now to get, you know, fired up again and get the crowd going.
Yeah.
To support, right? To get the crowd engaged.
And that's the home advantage, isn't
Yeah.
it? I loved playing in front of a home crowd, and you can really use them.
Yeah, you get the goosebumps.
Yeah.
Scream, come on, and they scream back, and it's an incredible feeling. Yeah, that was the one that Yuan was having trouble to find the depth, because Cocciaretto has really stepped in forward, taken the ball early, playing fast. Maybe a good idea for Yuan to throw even a few lobes, just to change the pace, slow down a little bit the game.
Great hand skills.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a little bit of if only right now from Yuan Yue. She's able to play this game compared to the one where she tried to serve the match out.
Yeah, quite a different look on the side of the court right now. Team China a lot on their feet. Wang Xinyu is back out to support. Rather empty for Team Italy.
Oh, she made it. Oh, that was gutsy from Yuan. Good mindset. She came back to the court in this set.
Yeah, and that is that reset
Yeah.
that Pete was talking about in terms of getting off to a good start in this final set.
It's a funny old sport, right? How much is played in the mind rather than with the racket.
And it's why we love it. We love the
We
drama.
love that.
I'm not sure that was always the case on the court, though, right?
No, unless you win, and then you don't mind a bit of drama and get the win, and it's memorable.
You feel like you're on top of the world, and you know, everybody knows about you.
We all love it. Well, I love a bit of drama here. There's no doubt about that. It's that in the commentary box. We want more drama, and we're certainly going to get it over the coming days. Excellent hold for Yuan Yue.
Again, good acceleration from Yuan. Always a few options you can go, right? And after you losing the second set, almost winning a match, and you can feel kind of sorry and scared for yourself and just be down and thinking, how did I lose this? Or just come up fresh and restart, reset.
I'm sure the message would have been, for a set and a half, you outplayed Cocciaretto, especially the first 7 games of the second set, where Cocciaretto had to dig in and fight so hard to just win those 2 games. She faced game point in every single game in terms of those first 7 games of the second set.
Yeah, for me, it's all about keeping the fire within her game, keep the acceleration with the hand towards the ball, keeping down over it. A real emphasis on keeping that energy with the footwork, getting her body moving again.
As I say, I think we're going to see plenty of twists and turns this week, and already we've seen a fair few in the opening 2 hours of the Billie Jean King Cup finals by Cambridge. Second double fault for Cocciaretto. 3 break points for Yuan. What a response. And what a way to start this third set. Holds to love, then breaks to love.
Yeah, last 8 points from Yuan has been brilliant. He's in charge of it right now.
Yeah, Cocciaretto's got to be shocked with the mental application of just a complete flip around once again.
Really good serve. The kick from Yuan does its job. Cocciaretto is struggling with this shoulder high.
Yeah, it's the first serve that I've seen with real kick on it. The others have been jumping up, haven't they? But she got a lot of movement as well that Cocciaretto wasn't ready for.
Was it intentional, or what do you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
A shot she's developing. At the moment, it's not always natural that it jumps away.
So 11 straight points, and again struggling with that return, just getting a little high.
And 3 straight errors from the backhand return. Second serve return, actually.
She's persisting to step forwards, but it's almost not quite enough, is it? So if she's going to take it early, she's almost got to commit to moving forwards towards the net after it.
A sensational start to this third set. Goes from good to great. 12 straight points. And you wouldn't have thought that would have been the situation after she let the previous set slip. Yuan with all the momentum in the decider. Love 3.
First service.
It's now every set that Yuan been up in the set. In the first set, she was 4-2 up with a break. Cocciaretto managed to come back.
Points in a row now.
I've only ever seen a golden set once. Shvedova
against
Rani.
Yeah.
That was at Wimbledon.
So it was against an Italian.
It was.
She sat on the bench. I think she'll be thinking about the golden set right now, Yuan. Just thinking about delivering the match for her nation.
When you're on the court, I don't think you even realize that maybe you didn't win a point yet. It could be like you're just losing quick, but you don't really think about it.
I think I might.
You might.
And finally, point on the board.
15-13.
Needs the game on the board. Significant thing in that the second set was not going a double breakdown. Stunning. Great movement around the ball, and once again playing the return with conviction.
Yeah, hitting that forehand big, really crunching it.
Two more break points. We know, we saw it in set two, Cocciaretto will dig in.
Nothing Yuan did wrong really in this point. Cocciaretto really went for it.
But misses that one. And Yuan knew it, doing what she couldn't do in set two. Establishes the double break lead. And it's a 4-love lead. And Cocciaretto has only won 2 points in this set. Who saw this coming?
We didn't. It's always a danger, I feel, when you play and you're like 4-0, 4-love up, 5-1. And you feel like you know that your opponent is going to relax because they kind of accept the fact that you probably lose the set and they just go for it. So you have to expect that better game from your opponent.
Change of string tension from Cocciaretto before the point. Something certainly needs to change as far as the scoreboard is concerned. Oh, little nick off the net. I think it might have been going wide had it not hit the net. As the forehand finds the court.
She needs all the help she can get right now.
Just wonder if she can break here. Some of those feelings from back end of the second set might come back for Yuan. This has been a loose game.
Is Yuan thinking, oh no, it's happening again?
Well, this time it's Cocciaretto's turn to break to love. Is she on the comeback trail once more? Well, we can analyse forehands and backhands as much as we like.
Yeah.
It's what's between the ears that feels like matters the most in this encounter.
15 love.
When it's gone in the match, it's really gone, hasn't it? It's flown off the strings. It's not just missing by a little bit. Oh, the crowd can sense it.
Yeah, the crowd definitely need to get in at it right now and support as much as they can.
And a good reaction from Yuan in that point to help them keep that energy going.
Two really good deep returns in a row.
Yeah, really been targeting that middle of the court. Works so well for her.
We felt Yuan was there that time, just didn't quite get enough wrist action.
It was a bit of a slower motion, maybe with the wrist, not enough shape.
Well, a little bit of luck for Italy. Should be a Chinese net, but it was on Cocciaretto's side that time.
40-13.
Watching this, I start to feel tight. For Yuan.
It's a big point to win, though. And again, listen to the reaction of the crowd. Desperate for their player to get over the line here. It would be some effort if she was to do that when you consider what happened in the second set.
She's doing so well, Yuan, not to give away much to her opponent.
Yeah, you have to credit her mentality.
That was big, that was huge. It was go big or go home from Yuan.
Well, I think she's learned that's exactly what she needs to do. Push through it. She's feeling the nerves, but go for it anyway.
It's a ripper of a forehand to set up another break point. And again, that one looked a little tight. Cocciaretto continuing to be a nuisance. A nuisance that they love.
Going off pace with her serve in the last few serves, Cocciaretto. Using slice and kick. Targeting backhand from Yuan.
If you remember, in the second set, we saw a couple of games like this on the Cocciaretto serve, where Yuan was threatening to go up a double break, and both times Cocciaretto wriggled out of the game. It feels like these are huge moments in the context of this match and in the context of the tie.
So effortless on the run again. Such a unique style from Cocciaretto.
With her back against the wall, once again, Elisabetta Cocciaretto seemingly playing her best tennis. Once again, digging in, making life tough for Yuan. And it's from 4-love to 4-2.
Yeah, you just feel that Yuan is just battling herself with, you know, with trusting her game. Few points she does go for it and trust herself. Few points she's hesitating again, and you could see the last forehand going into the bottom of the net. It shows that it was not a lot of trust over there.
Yeah, it's 100% what's happening. When she plays her top level, then Yuan's coming out the better of the two within the points. Cocciaretto has understood that.
I think the whole stadium just held their breath there, waiting for Yuan to strike. And this time, coolness personified from the world number 102.
Cocciaretto again just trying to make another ball, make it awkward.
I don't think any ball is easy right now. A lot of time to think on that final forehand. That's great length from both players. Once more, Cocciaretto would not budge off that baseline.
When the points lengthen out like that, I feel like Cocciaretto's got the upper hand because she just uses the pace back. Like Olga said, it's effortless at times as well. And for Yuan, she then just tries to overforce. That makes the error.
Invaluable. How she could do with a few more cheap points like that.
She'll be hoping so.
Incidentally, flawless behind the first serve in this third set.
See again how close Cocciaretto stays inside the baseline and close to the service line, putting so much pressure on Yuan's serve.
Not so well again. Cocciaretto struggling with the ball, getting up so high. It's another smooth forehand from Yuan. Would say it's nail-biting stuff, but you could say it's racket-biting too. Oh. What a sensational point from Yuan. And listen to the noise inside the Shenzhen Bay Sports Center. She did it in set 2. How many more rabbits are in that hat for Cocciaretto? Serving 2-5, serving to stay in the match.
Every mistake for Yuan now will just put that little seed of doubt inside her mind. You can almost accept it when your opponent takes the point away from you.
What you don't want if you're Yuan to lose this game quick, you need to take your time between the points. After these tough games that you kind of been able to break through, you have to take your time and not to lose the following game too quick.
Oh, what a get from Yuan. And I'm not sure Cocciaretto was expecting it to come back.
You could clearly see Cocciaretto is upset with the crowd reaction during the point.
It was such a good get though, wasn't it? You can understand it from them when they're on the edge of their seat. They're so emotional.
Yeah, and you have to expect that.
Yes.
Playing the home nation and team matches.
For the second time, Yuan 2 points away from victory. Still can't get to match point.
Yeah, 3 backhands missed in this game.
Cocciaretto allowing Yuan just to hang in this game. A couple of surprising misses from the Italian. Can you believe it? How big a miss could that prove to be?
It's a short ball that she's been struggling today. An approach shot, she has to come in.
Yeah, I think partly because she's not as comfortable at the net, is she, in terms of how she closes. So it's that transition to the volley game, something she can definitely look to improve on.
Replace.
Here we go again. That's what the Italian team will be saying.
China wins by 5 games.
Once more, Cocciaretto asking the question. Incidentally, she broke to 15 last time Yuan served for the match. Chinese player will be hoping it's second time a charm. Just taking her time here. Yuan can't take too much time. She's actually been given a time violation. That was at the start of the set for bathroom break.
Needs to use the serve here. Needs to be sensible with the placement, the target. It's the one shot you can control in terms of when you start it, the rhythm, making sure she stretches up with that left arm to get the ball tossed nice and high.
This match is 2 hours and 30 minutes, becoming very physical, so you feel it in your legs.
And if you're Cocciaretto, surely you're targeting that wing.
I feel like for Yuan, between the points,
Yes.
she's really slow.
Yeah,
so try and get yourself going, especially when you know it's the nerves, it's the footwork that's not working, whether it's sharp feet, kickbacks, double knee jumps, anything.
You're right, it's almost like she's going slower between the point.
Missed it. Rock solid tennis from Cocciaretto.
Just refusing to lose, to miss. Smart points.
Tyra Grant on the sidelines there, the 17-year-old. Enjoying every moment, seemingly. New experience for her. 2 break points for Cocciaretto. She's done it again. She's on the comeback trail again. So from 5-2 to 5-4, I've said that before. For the 4th time, Cocciaretto serving to stay in the match. Super start to the game this time from Yuan.
So going for it there with that forehand. Flattening out, getting around the outside of it, adding the pace.
grunts getting louder, but the ball seemingly getting shorter.
Really short, wasn't it? The foot inside that service line 3 times in a row.
I just feel Yuan needs maybe one intentional lob actually when she's defending, but a proper lob.
Now that was better length. Slower ball as you asked Olga. You've asked, she delivers.
Yeah, she hurt me.
Chinese fans be saying, say some more. Let us have some more
Slower,
coaching.
but keep the depth, right? So slower, but
Please.
Once again, it's short though, off the return from Yuan. Just been 2 points away so many times. Just cannot get to match point.
Shaking off that tension. She's doing everything. You can see her just holding up her hands over to her team.
It's a quality point from Cocciaretto. Controlled aggression from the Italian.
so much conviction in this point from Cocciaretto. She decided to go for it. She decides to take it.
And she's been in so impressive in all the pressure situations that there have been in this match, stepping up to it.
Finds the corner of the court. Elisabetta Cocciaretto just says, yep, it's in. And she's 2 points away again. I'm not even sure whether she thought she'd made it. Again, incredible defense from Cocciaretto. And Yuan cannot finish the point.
Remarkable defense from Cocciaretto. Staying so strong. Strong mind in the point.
You can feel for Yuan. I mean, all the oohs and the ahs as the ball goes up high. Adds to the tension.
It's all about mentality right now.
Oh, brilliant from Cocciaretto. And as much as we've talked about the tension for Yuan Yu, the Italian has been a nightmare to play against when it has got tight. A wonderful service hold from Cocciaretto, and on we go.
Simply incredible. She's been a rock out there, Cocciaretto. physically, you feel like she could just keep going forever. She's treating this like a marathon, point to point, and now starting to pull the trigger and find the areas of the court to maneuver winners. Yuan doubled over.
I could see her getting advice from her own coach, trying to stay calm.
Twice down 5-2 in the set, twice getting back to 5-all. Yeah, they are going through the mill on the side. Oh, what a way to start this game. They're going through the mill. I think we're all going through the mill as well. Quite incredible to think there might be 2 more matches to come.
Yeah, I mean, look at her return position, Cocciaretto. So brave.
But it was the one she's been struggling on, isn't it? But just that little more impetus to get forward towards the contact. Now she started to find this range of hitting winners a little bit more aggressive with the racket head.
She's definitely playing to win right now, Cocciaretto.
Yes. It's a total difference in intention.
Just missing on that occasion, though.
You can understand her going for the winner, can't you? Having pulled the trigger on the backhand side especially, she started to mount them up, but it's just making sure you don't get over-eager now and start overplaying.
Again, it's really good tennis from Cocciaretto. And it is amazing, isn't it, how this sport changes so quickly. Yuan, who was up 4-love, was barely losing a point, let alone a game. And yet it's the Italian now dictating almost every point.
And you could see her every changeover just with closed eyes, and that self-belief, being in such a bad position at the beginning of this set. We've seen so many turnarounds in this match. Will we see another one?
We still can't call it because it can be a good 5-10 minutes and the match is over going your way.
Gold dust. We've seen so few in the really big games for Yuan. Cheap point off the serve. It's been a while since her last game point. Oh, it's so good once more from Cocciaretto.
Too much through the middle from Yuan. Just letting Cocciaretto to dictate. It's all about court position, right, for Yuan. She really stepped back.
Yeah, giving Cocciaretto that time, but how relaxed does Cocciaretto look physically in the arm? The footwork still moving, extremely sharp. Her team really becoming supportive now, Team Italy, up on their feet.
I feel not only would this be a hammer blow for China, it might be a hammer blow for all the other nations if Italy can somehow win this first match. Psychological effect that might have on the defending champions. An invincible type of feeling. Oh, Cocciaretto absolutely in the groove. Can do no wrong. A sensational point from the Italian. And it is again a fourth game in a row. And again, from 5-2 down, she leads 6-5. And in a few moments' time, will serve for the match. And Italy now again away from doing that, having served to stay in the match 4 times. Elisabetta Cocciaretto. It's her turn to have that pressure, her turn to try and get over the line in a set. And this time to get over the line in the set will mean Italy are 1 up, serving for the match, 6-5.
So gutsy. I mean, she's seeing the ball big right now. She's in the zone, Cocciaretto.
Here she is, numbers-wise on serve. She's only won about half of the points she's played on serve, first and second, but it's all about the moment, and she's stepping up and becoming more aggressive in this situation. She's got the fast feet between the points as well. Looking to take it here.
Let for service.
And Cocciaretto able to do something that Yuan just couldn't do. So many times, 2 points away from victory, Yuan, but she never got to match point. Whereas the world number 91 now has 3 match points. A Houdini-like escape, not once, but twice for Elisabetta Cocciaretto, who in back-to-back sets recovers from 2-5 down to win 5 straight games, and with it wins the match to break Chinese hearts here in Shenzhen. Cocciaretto delivers for her nation to put Italy 1-up. An amazing recovery. We wondered at the start of the match whether playing Cocciaretto was the right call. I think she's just answered that question. Defeats Yuan 4-6, 7-5, 7-5 in 2 hours and 52 minutes of enthralling and dramatic tennis.